coolest trailer park ever in the Lauterbrunnen Valley. All these trailers, and then boom, main waterfall.
Oh, wow.
Right there. Lauterbrunnen is just over there. Wow.
Bro, pulling out of the trailer park.
We are right outside of Lauterbrunnen, currently in the Lauterbrunnen Valley. The main waterfall is right over there. And you may be wondering, like, what is going on with all of this grassland when these barns are clearly just so old? The wood is so old. These places look really poor, but they own so much land. And it's actually one of the most fascinating things about the Alpine Switzerland area in general. We also noticed this in Gosau, Austria, and Garmisch-Partenkirchen, Germany. And these wide open pastures and wooden cottages you're seeing aren't just charming leftovers from the past. They're protected by law and been passed down through the same families for generations. And the land they're on is often considered agriculturally zoned. That means it can't be easily sold or converted into hotels, shops, or private vacation homes, even though it would be worth a fortune on the open market. What's even more interesting is that a lot of the families who own this land don't necessarily farm it full time anymore. Some of them may only have a few goats or cows, or they rent out their grazing rights to larger dairy operations. But the land still remains in use, visually untouched.
And yeah, those little huts that you see dotted on the hillsides that look like they're falling apart, some are actually summer shelters for cattle or hay storage sheds. Others are used by herders in the warmer months when livestock is brought up into the higher pastures. But many of them are still registered to private owners with deep local roots. In a way, it's part of what keeps Switzerland's rural identity intact. Land value may skyrocket, but the land isn't up for sale.
So it looks like I'm actually on the hike right now up to Wengen. I was looking to get a picture of the waterfall. When you go up from Lauterbrunnen to Wengen, you pass this amazing waterfall, absolutely insane. It's just hidden. But when you pass it by in a train, you only see it for like 2 seconds. So I hiked up here to try to get a picture, but it looks like you really can't because you have to go on the train tracks, and I'm not about to do that. But if you do go up here, you can see some free mountain goats. So here is the location of where I am right now and the overlook over this farm where there's a few mountain goats with horns. So very cool in that aspect, at least. So normally you could do this amazing hike where you're basically behind the waterfall. So my dangerous version where I was trying to hike up to the top, you can actually hike up to around the middle and be like hit with some water mist. That is something I really want to do. But another downside to visiting Switzerland when we are, there's less people, but less to do.
Imagine this being your park bench view. Just a beautiful mountain in front of you, and right next to you is this crazy glacier, crazy blue glacier just sitting up on that rock. Like, what? It's so cool.